everyone, this is David Ph.D with Books of Chide, and today we are reading The 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. Today we are reading chapter 96, What is the Point? Now essentially this comes down to if you could pick one thing you most wanted out of your job and your life, what would it be? Would it be money, prestige, recognition? What's the single most important thing that gives you meaning? Now, and it's going to come down to everything you do which makes every day valuable and every outcome, whether it's good or bad, worthwhile. So essentially, what's the meaning of what you are doing? Seek that as well. The story that I have is of a consultant who studies workplace and workers' quality of life for high-tech companies, and this person found that companies that had particularly high demands, that had their workers on standby essentially, caused a lot of strain to these employees because they were constantly at risk of being called in for work even when at home. So their work-life balance suffered, their family life suffered, and the eventual recommendation was to create a proper shift structure so that these employees would definitely know these weeks or these days there was no way that they would suddenly be called into work, which is quite important. It's quite important to have a solid boundary between work and life, because there are companies that will really push to blur the lines, and you also get co-workers. You get co-workers that tend not to understand or tend not to have the same line as you have, and they will call you at home and they will call you when you're on your day off, and they will even ask you on your day off, why can't you answer this question? And you'd be like, because it's my day off, now leave. That happens. So you'll find it's just differences of opinion. Some people really love to work. I would suggest working hard but not letting it take over your life. You need something else, and it's quite sad. The reason why I say this, a few years back actually, I had a well, not a colleague, but well, you could probably say colleague, but from another company, and fulfilled a different function in the projects we were working on, and he was under severe stress, and he actually passed away from a heart attack, and he was not very old. And I'll never forget what happened was, we were invited to his funeral, our company, and no one went because we had too much work. I'll never forget, it really sat in the back of my head, that lesson that no matter what, the people you work with, they're not going to be the people at your funeral. So it's really important that you find meaning, because you might be surprised that it's not where you think it would be. To me, that was a real eye-opener. It was a real shock. Just to see, and it comes down a lot of the times to family. Freaking Fast and the Furious meme. Family, but it really does, or something else, something greater, something that, I don't know. There's actually a song by the metal band Defiance, You Will Be Replaced. In my opinion, it's the best retirement song of all time, just because of the title itself. It's quite hilarious. But it is true, in a functional setting, as an employee or as a worker, or even as a manager, even as a CEO, even as a company founder, in the machine of progress or economics or whatever you want to call it, you will be replaced. There are few places that you will not be replaced. Family is one of them. Like, you will serve a role there that you can't be replaced in. I'd almost want to go as far as to say meaning is going to where you can't be replaced, or putting the effort in those places where you will never be replaced. But that's just me. I think I'm extrapolating a bit much on this. The case study by King and Napa in 1998 states that feeling there is meaning in your life is 8 times more likely to produce satisfaction than a high income. There you go. I've already said my piece on that, but I'd suggest, if you're not on that page, just do some contemplation about what's the meaning, because a lot of things tend to dry out. In my opinion, especially finances, especially money, it's not that it goes away, it's just that the impact it has on you starts to recede. Whereas family is quite a strong joy in that, but yeah, that's me. So that's been chapter 96 of the 100 Simple Secrets of Successful People by David Niven Ph.D. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have an even better day after hearing this. And this has been Edward of Child with Books of Child. So I'll see you in the next chapter of this wonderful little book, and I hope you have a very good day. Thank you very much. Bye bye.